Calloway pulled up his horse and looked out over the wreckage, adjusting his hat with slow and deliberate care. He carried himself with the air of a man for whom death was neither novelty nor burden, but rather a thing understood, something woven into the very fabric of the world, a thread he had long since ceased to pull against. "What's your wager?" he asked, his voice smooth as silk. "I think we're coming up on the ones that did it." He smiled, slow and thin, the kind of smile that had nothing to do with joy. He tapped the butt of his revolver with 2 fingers, a gesture light as breath. "Good," he said. "I was getting bored." We rode on, and the sky above us darkened, and the wind shifted, and somewhere ahead the men who had done this were waiting, though they did not yet know we were coming. The trail led us into a narrow canyon where the rock walls rose up high on either side, streaked with old rain wash, the kind of place where a man's voice would carry but his prayers would not. The stone bore the color of dried blood in places, the red streaking down the walls as if the earth itself had bled once and never fully healed. The hoofbeats of our horses echoed off the stone, and in the tight passage the air felt different, close and thick, the kind of silence what don't come natural. Calloway took the cigarette from his lips and flicked it away, watching the ember spin out into the dark, its glow dying in the dust. I pulled up my horse. "You feel that?" He nodded. "Don't like it." "Neither do I." We sat still, listening. The wind had died away. The horses shifted beneath us, uneasy, their ears flicking toward something we could not yet see. In the far-off reaches of the canyon there come a sound, faint but certain, the shuffle of boots on stone, the quiet murmur of men who believed themselves unseen. Calloway's hand drifted slow to the grip of his revolver. "Seems they're waitin' for us to ride into their lap," he said. "Reckon so." A pause, then he smiled, tilting his head just slightly, his eyes carrying something unreadable. "Well now," he said, "be impolite to keep 'em waitin'." He spurred his horse forward and I followed, and as we come around the bend the first shot rang out, sharp as a crack of dry wood, and the canyon lit up with the muzzle flashes of rifles set to their work, the air filled with the scream of ricochets and the dull, solid thud of lead meeting flesh. The dust rose up thick, choking, the scent of blood quick upon it, and the canyon walls shuddered with the sound of the fight. The first shot cracked through the canyon like the breaking of the world, and the shadows came alive with the muzzle flare of hidden rifles. The horses screamed, their flanks shuddering as the air filled with the wretched hymn of gunfire, the dry clap of bullets striking rock and flesh alike. The canyon walls, red with the ancient stains of rain and rust, bore fresh wounds now, pocked and splintered where lead found purchase. The wind car.